Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading at number 962. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and would like to help support it, you can do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. 1 second here. So, starting with interpreting the number 962. The number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. I also felt the word change come through, so maybe there's some sort of change that you're going through, or that you will go through, or that you have gone through, depending on where you're at on your timeline, that is related to some sense of purpose that you have or that you feel, and making a difference in the world through first making a difference in your own life, which I was about to say through your own decisions, your own choices. And I think that's interesting because of the number 2. But before getting into the number 2, the number 6 is about self-love. Okay, looks like we're going to keep talking about choices. But number 6 is about self-love, as well as it can be a choice between self-love and self-destruction. So there could be many choices that you are presented with, or just one big choice that at the core of it is really a reflection of how much you love yourself or how much you resent yourself. I don't want to say the word hate because it just doesn't feel like the right word. But when it comes to your decisions, it feels like you're being encouraged to not make a bad decision to punish yourself. The number 2, as I said, can be about choices. It can also be about peace and balance and maybe a significant relationship or many significant relationships, or just a situation that's significant that you're connected to. There is some sort of connection, whether it's a relationship or some sort of situation, where there's an important choice or many important choices that you need to make. And of course, the right choice is going to be the one that allows you to love yourself in the way that you deserve, even if it's a difficult choice. Whatever decision you make, do it with purpose, and make the decision that you truly believe could have a positive impact on those around you. I almost saw the number 333 on the timer. That number came through in the previous reading too, which is about self-expression and communication and healing, growing, and investing in something over a long period of time. And this could be an investment in yourself too. It doesn't have to be outside of yourself. Only take it however it resonates. But there could be a situation or a relationship where you need to make how you feel more known. Or in regard to a relationship or a situation, it's important to express yourself. Maybe to help yourself think through it or feel through it. It can be with another person who's not involved, or journaling, or just something that works for you. Especially if you're feeling particularly frustrated and passionate about this decision or this relationship or situation. Adding up these numbers, 9 plus 6 is 15, and 15 plus 2 is 17, 1 plus 7 is 8. which is, for me, a number about loss. It can be about strength, because the number 8 is on the strength card in tarot. And for me, it's also about trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. So maybe there's a relationship or a situation where it's time to walk away. Or there's a loss that you've already gone through that may be beneficial for you to reflect on when it comes to making this important decision, or the many little important decisions. Not really little, but you know what I'm saying. And I really just want to focus on the message to trust that what's lost will be replaced, whether it's in this situation, this current decision, or something from the past that could be affecting this decision. Whatever happened, I want to say that the universe will make it up to you if you use the resources that the universe offers you. What resources? Really depends on who's watching this and what's available to you. But it may be helpful to focus on what you do have control over. Because I feel like that's what the universe has to offer you. Power through your own mind, feelings and beliefs, and ultimately your decisions. I'll have to keep that quite vague, because it really can be different for everybody. And if you don't know what the universe has to offer you to help you, at the very least I can say that what the universe does have to offer you is guidance and support, signs, symbols, messages. But anything material, only take it if it resonates. Just look down at the timer, saw number 654, which is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. That could be an important message for somebody who needs to hear it, so they can trust that whatever they've been through, whatever they're going through, it is happening for a reason. And sometimes people can't tell you what that reason is, because you get to decide. You get to decide what comes of this, or what will come of the past. Yeah, your choices are very significant for this reading. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up by drawing out a couple of cards from the Magical Dogs Tarot, and then I'll move on to drawing out a rune, as well as a fortune slip to go with these cards. What more could you tell me? Okay, so I have the 3 of Cups in reverse. There's something here about being isolated. Spending some more time alone. Yeah. 2 of Swords. This card is literally about a decision or some sort of choice. And it seems like, based on the 2 of Swords, this decision that you're making, it's not an easy decision. Maybe it feels like no matter what you do, you're going to lose something or someone. And for the rune that I have, I think it's pronounced Daggers with the letter D. It says day, increase, steady growth, and awakening. In the previous reading, I did talk about growth and some sort of awakening, which would make sense with this spending more time alone. Maybe in the future there will be something to celebrate, but that time is not now. Yeah. I forgot to mention, the number 222 could also be about priorities and what means the most to you. I don't know why I said 222. I mean, it was in the reading before this one, so maybe that's why I said it, but the number 2, we do have 962. This fortune says, it is important to keep your priorities straight. It's not going to focus. Oh, there it went, right when I was about to put it down on the table. But yeah, it's very clear here that the universe, your spirit guides, whatever decision you're being faced with, take it seriously. Don't punish yourself. Don't rush. It feels like these cards are clearly telling me that you do have a difficult decision to make, and that's why it's so important that you allow yourself to spend some time alone. spend some time intentionally contemplating and thinking about it. I did see the number 1, 2, 3 on the timer, which is another sign to trust that everything is happening for a reason. You're being called to make a difficult decision for a reason. I do feel like it is meant to show you something or teach you something, especially spiritually, when we have awakening right here. Maybe while making this decision, whatever you're thinking about to have to come to a conclusion, on the way, you will learn something, you will realize something that, you could really benefit from. Yeah, and I'm thinking about resources. It doesn't have to be material, it doesn't have to be money or support, like physical support from somebody. It could also be the resources that you have within yourself, or the spiritual resources. This just feels like confirmation of what I was saying before at the very least. While I can't get super specific in a general reading, I do know that what the universe has to offer you is messages, signs, your own intuition. So really pay attention to what it's trying to tell you, where it's trying to guide you, and if you believe in them, pay attention to the signs, because they really could be trying to help you. Your spirit guides.